poem I did last night because I'm feeling sorry for a lot of the young people these days because I feel as though they're being given a bad rap. So it's called Don't Blame the Child. Don't blame the child who has been taught about pirates and Columbus and who fights like them because that's how they got famous. Don't blame the child for the fix that you've got in when your relationship isn't working and has come to an end. Don't blame the child when he comes home from school learning nothing from the teachers about the golden rule. Don't blame the child for his low self-esteem when he's been put down by the media, his parents, the system. Nurture your child, regardless of your circumstances. Supplement where he's lost out and use other resources. Teach him to fight for his rights, even though he is scared. Because our children are the future, and they must be prepared. The next one is called Space and Identity. It's got something to do with being half Jamaican. Well, I don't even know what I am really. I'm born in Britain, my parents are Jamaican, and sometimes when you get all this categorization, you wonder where you come from. So it's called Space and Identity. My space, my identity. Creating space for my identity. But what is my identity within this space? My parents are Jamaican. They travelled to Great Britain and adopted a culture which was not their own. And then I was born in Britain. I married a Jamaican. I learned the Jamaican custom and merged two cultures into one. With a borrowed Jamaican accent, I eat rice and peas and jerk chicken. A British-born Jamaican, that is what I am. But in Jamaica they call me foreign, and an immigrant in Britain. So pray tell me something, where do I belong? I have been acknowledging an ancestry, which really doesn't belong to me, because Britain is where I was born, and therefore is my home. And for some of you, I spent 12 years in America, and I've been back about 6 years. And trying to adapt to a British culture in America was quite difficult. So I wrote this poem, and it's just called America. Sorry about the echo on the mic. America, you fill my bones with an electrifying current. I feel your source of energy, like torrents of a large waterfall. I try to release myself from your magnetic grasp, but you have bound me with your bureaucratic clasp. America, you feed me with warm milk. You put me to sleep with each exasperating day. I'm not lost in your vastness. Instead, I stand tall on this pedestal that you've created for me. America, you once barricaded me out with your laws and insinuations, and now you welcome me. Recriminations become a figment of my imagination as you spin me around for time and days trying to understand your manipulative ways. America, the land where all those who do not understand your true meaning come hoping, believing in a dream that is an ideology. Is America the land of the living, the land of the free? America, you can be so harsh. You have created a marsh for so many to fall in, still believing in you. Only a few have been given the golden key to opportunity. The rest lie homeless, victims of unemployment, addicts, the helpless. America, only you can do for me what I have done for you, which is to create a pyramid of ambitions achieved by so few. I, being one, can reach for the sun without being burned because I've learned not to dream. America, the instigator of truth, not wealth, where you are not, contrary to popular belief, the perpetrator of death. You stand firm to achieve your aim, and you should not take the blame for the weak or defenseless. America, stand by this personage who is obscure to you. Do not frighten her with your tenacious laws. Show her what to do. I know you can show her no loyalty because she has encroached upon your territory. But is what life has planned. Can you understand that you and this woman must walk hand in hand to victory? My last one is a bit light-hearted, and it's about sometimes when you're walking along the street and a guy's looking at you and you think he likes you just because of the way you look, but really he's looking for food and drink and other things. So it's called Check For Me. And I'm doing it in two people, so I'll try and do the two different languages. What told me you look nice is when the guy can come check you. But don't forget to put on the rice and peas and some of the Irish mustard. Why, I can't wait to check you. I bet you're well sweet. But don't forget to put on the pot so when they come and can eat. Yeah, this is why your face drops. This is what you can't cook over. Oh no woman funny boy. You can't understand. Child. What is it that you can't understand? Why I want to be checked as a woman and not as a flash in the pan? For my face or my breeding capabilities, or even the fact that I can keep the place clean. Let me tell you something. I want you to check for me. Check that I have two eyes like you. Check that I have arm and foot too. Check that I have feelings. I know so when you don't take the place, you're about, I'm sorry. I'll go back to that. I've got arms and legs like you, yeah? Check say I have an arm and two eyes like you, and check say I have an arm and foot too, and check say I have feeling. Me know say after you fill your belly, you're going to want lie down beside me. After we wash up the plates, that is, and tied up the mess, you flick on the place. And when we say, leave me alone now, you get upset and say, it's who did die. Somebody must satisfy you why you don't want to make love to me. I don't love that. You just want to finish me off and make it a good night. But me finish already. So good night, sweetheart. Good night. Okay, what we got next on the agenda? I think we have Nez Night again, doing some performance poetry. Is Nez Night here? Oh no, we're going to have Mr. Shakespeare again doing some of his poetry first. Welcome, Winston Shakespeare.
Hopefully I'll warm up a bit. I thought I'd pick something that's a bit more accessible for everyone in the crowd. I wrote this poem when I was still a virgin. It's called Kiss. It's probably quite old. Tongues intertwine, snakes, making love, copulating to rhythms, internal pulsations, internal lusts, internal, each strike of wet fangs pours more of the sweetest venom deeper into my brain, a physical telepathy of electricity, arching my back, bones, flesh, existence. Closed eyes, reddish, concentrate, directing, gladiating cobras, vessels of sensation. The kinkies over there. This one is called Obituary, Murder of a Fellow Youth. And I've never performed this particular poem before. It relates to a friend of mine called Leighton, who some of you will know him, who died about 20 years ago. I never thought I'd write an obituary for somebody at the age of 20. But memories are short, and people must know the truth, lest they forget the fate of today's youth. 4 people tried to rescue you from your fate, but the cock crowed. Yes, the cock crowed 4 times, and it was your time to make a date. Kiss your woman and your mama goodbye. The kiss that Judas kissed, the one that will taste forever. Before they sent you to die, go party. Next thing, Daddy come to identify. Why? Like a collection of mortified clowns, your colleagues watched as the surgeon, the butcher, broke the circle to make his mark without anesthetic. The anesthetic is your pain. In fact, it was your pain. A life you live so fast, always ready for a laugh. No angel, always ready to do a deal. But what gave that boy the right to kill? No good asking questions. No good boarding when your blood's spurting high. Friends' eyes with frozen stares now hold shocks glaze and frozen tears. Lay down the flowers, the last sprinkle of earth, last rites read too late, blame away, makes the date for fate. This one's called Necromancer. I am the Necromancer, Oracle. I am the Necromancer. See my power, feel my power, I mesmerize. The language of witchcraft, the witchcraft of language, rhythmic intonations control you by choice. I can drug you, look into my eyes. I can dope you, listen to my voice. Do you think you remember me? Do you think you remember the messages? Some subtle, like slow poison, acid rain. Others regurgitated vitriol, designed to give you the masochistic pleasure of showing the pain, sharing the pain, the memories, the messages and the memories